you there? Today I want to share a very powerful story with you that will make you maybe spiritually growing or deteriorating. The most important thing here is that to make things work with God. Never cry, by the way, because everything is not working. The most important thing you need to do is to make things work with God. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is always there waiting for us to move close to him, to ask him. Have you ever asked yourself why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala always insists on shirk? Because shirk is something that you always feel like the power of Allah is not working and you need something extra in your life to work on. Okay, this is not the story I want to talk about. I want to give you an experience of my story when I went to my village. I want to share with you something very interesting. I was grown up as a Christian. Okay, in my village, after converting to Islam, I went to my village. Immediately I stepped in my village, everybody was looking at me because I had changed a lot. I had changed the dressing code. That one could show almost everybody that I am not now a Christian, I am a Muslim. They could ask me, what are you wearing? Why are you doing like this? But I had already called my dad through the phone and told my dad that now I want to change my religion to Islam. My dad accepted this offer. Immediately I went to my village. Something interesting happened to me. There was a very small girl who used to be in our house, used to come to play with my small sisters in my house. So this girl was so curious and came to me. And she told me that immediately she faced me with anger. She told me that my grandmother told me not to talk to you. I asked her that, why are you talking like this? Why did your grandmother told me not to talk to me? Told you not to talk to me? This girl told me that, yes, my grandmother told me that now you are not worshipping God. You are worshipping jinn. I was so surprised. I told that girl, no, when you grow up, you will come to realize that I am not among those who worship jinns, because in my community, we all believed, including me, that Muslims worship jinns. They keep jinns at their houses. They do that. Then I was wearing Islamic clothes, like covering myself with the hijab, with everything, and everybody was like, who is this? Why is she doing like this? It was so difficult. Okay, this was a challenge. Now let me share with you where I came from. In my family, my dad was somehow a Catholic. It's half Catholic, half not Catholic. We grew up in the church of my dad. This church of my dad, there are rituals that are done after you are born. When you are born, we always know that after 7 days, the baby is supposed to shave the hair. We are supposed to name the baby. We are supposed to celebrate. Somehow like a kicker in Islam. Okay, when you are born, in my dad's church, when you are born, and I swear my dad has a shrine in the house up to now. Even the moment I'm talking, the shrine is still there. My dad always goes there to pray. The shrine has the pictures of Mary, has the pictures of Jesus on the cross, and always, most of the times when he prays, he asks directly to those pictures, and he always will not want anyone to touch them, always saying that don't touch these ones because they are my everything. My dad doesn't not always understand, but I always pray that may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide him into the straight path. Let's go to the point. When you are born, there are on that shrine, there are pictures of Mary hanging around and pictures of Jesus hanging around. This is now the point. When you are born, the shrine has glasses. Inside the glasses, there is flowers. Inside those flowers, there is water to make them look fresh. Those flowers are somehow like roses, like not really roses. I wish I could get a picture of the same flower. So this is what is always happening. The glasses on this shrine table, we have right side and left side. Right side consists of male. If this one is for my dad, for my brother. So if my dad does not have a son, there is only one glass on the right side of my dad. If my dad has 3 sons, there is 4 glasses, one for my dad, one for my 2 brothers. That is how it always works. On the left side, those glasses are for girls. When you have 3 girls, now it means for the mother and the 3 girls. So those glasses are arranged, and every week they are washed. You need to wash, you need to throw the water, you need to put inside fresh flowers, and you need to make sure that the place is always clean. They always believe that after they clean that table for the shrine, that table, it makes, now when it's clean, the angels can easily enter the house, you see. So when I became a Muslim, my glass is still there because now I'm a Muslim, and I cannot force my dad to remove my glass to throw away because now I become a Muslim. I'm sure my glass is still there. I never asked my dad if he throw or is still there. So this is what happened. That glass will stay there on that table for entire life. For your when you die, this is what will happen. By the way, that shrine consists of, it has flowers, that glasses of flowers. It has candles, candle holders, and most of the time they light these candles at night and in the morning to make sure that the angels are coming in and out to make prayers over there. Don't joke with shirk. I am telling you the truth. Don't ever joke with shirk. So this is what happens. We have on that shrine table candles. We have on the shrine table those glasses. We have those pictures. Most of the time there is this cross sign with Jesus on it being crucified. It is supposed to be there. This is what happens. Now this glass of water will always stay there. Whenever a child is born, the day she or he is named, he's going to be given that glass. Even if when you are already small, they will be given that glass. They will put it inside your hand. When you are still young, they will speak upon it words. After they speak, they will put it on that shrine. So this glass will always stay there. The day they will shave your hair, according to my community. They will give you that glass. They will make you hold it even if you are small. They will name you by that time. Then that glass is carried and put it on the shrine table. So this glass will stay there for the entire life. It will be always there all time. All time it will stay there, and it is the duty of my dad. Not everybody can go on that shrine table to clean it. It will be the duty of my dad or my mom to make sure the table is clean, the flowers are fresh, glowing and smelling nice. The candles are always there lighting exactly at night or in the early mornings. This is what usually happens. So this is now the mysterious part of it. When you die, for example, I die now, that glass of mine now will be removed from that shrine table and be put next to my grave. And inside they will put flowers. When those flowers wither, now they will not keep on putting flowers. They will keep on putting candles every day. When the candle goes off, they put. Now when they go, not enough money to put more candles, they always believe that glass will stay there as morning. At least maybe let's say charity, when someone comes to say, oh sorry, you lost your son, you lost your daughter, this is the glass they will be dropping inside like money. Maybe someone come with something like money, and it's called sadaqah. So this is the mysterious part of it. This glass will stay on your grave, and it will be always there. Nobody, even a child, will ever touch it. It will stay there until it will break, until you guys will forget about it. You see how shirk is? It's very strong in my family. Soon I'll be sharing you the real story of my family, how they go, how they pray, how they go about. I will specifically talk about my family, the one I know well. I was devoted to my family's church. Later on, I changed to a spiritual church, because nowadays they always say we have spiritual church and churches and other old churches. Old churches are the churches that our grandmother used to go. But now you see everyone can stand out, and so long as you can preach with effort, you can create your own church, give it a name, and it will move on. You can preach the Quran, not the Quran, the Bible, and you can still make a church and move on. Those are spiritual churches that are available now. But I'll be sharing with you the churches, especially the church for my dad. Next time, I will come here with a story to tell you how they worship, how these giants worship now. And I will tell you exactly things they always do. during that performing prayers, and you will always tell me that, was I right to choose Islam, or was I right to stay in my community, or my dad's, or my family, or my parents' church? Wait for part 2.